Welcome back to Dipansh Video Time, and in this video I am going to be teaching you advanced variable types. So in the previous video I taught you about simple variables, the ones that are easy to use, the ones that have simplicity and stuff. And in this video I'm going to be teaching you ones that are a little bit more complex. So first let's start with Boolean. Boolean is quite easy but quite hard to use, and by quite hard, it differentiates the time when you want to use it and you don't want to use it. So why is it difficult? Like when you use it, you don't know where to use it, because where to use it is the most important knowledge you have to learn about variables. Where should you use the variable types? At this situation you should use string, at this situation you should use integer, and more. So Boolean is quite easy to know, but it's quite hard to know where you want to use it. So Boolean are basically true and false. So what do I mean by that? Let's say x is equal to true. That means that x is equal to 25, let's say. So let's just take it out. And if x is equal to 25, then let's print 1. Now if we do that, it will print 1. But now you should also see that if x is equal to 2025, y is equal to true, and then we print y. So what is happening in this 3 lines of code is we set x to 25, we check if x is 25, and then we set y to true. So if x is 25, we know that it is true, so we set y to true. Now true is a variable type of Boolean. So like these, you should know where to use the Boolean types and more. So Booleans are basically true and false, so you can set variables to true, or in games you can also do while true to when you're making games. That is very effective. Instead of doing like a lot of loops and stuff, you can just type while true, so while the app is running you can do this, that, and more. Okay, so now let's go on to tuples. Tuples are lists, but you can't change them later on. So tuples, so let's say y is equal to let's say 8 and 9, then y is equal to 9 and 10. So print y. Now this I think will run. Yeah, it will run because we are just setting it to a different value. But what I mean by you can't change them later on is that you can't use the commands like y.append. Y.append will not be allowed. Y.pop will not be allowed. But if you use it for a list like z.append, see, you can allow that. Z.pop, it is getting allowed. So list, you can do functions to change them later on, but for y, if it's a value, it's a value. There's no changing it later on. There's like no, sorry, I need to do this, that to the tuple. Nope. That's why whenever you're making games or stuff, people mostly use lists, because tuples are kind of like unnecessary when you're making projects and stuff. Yeah, so yes, let's just continue. So tuples are lists, but you can't change them later on, so they're kind of unnecessary and people don't usually use them. Now we are going to go on for the last advanced variable type, which is dictionaries. Now, dictionaries are made of two sorry. So one part is a key, one part is the key, and the other is the lock, also known as the value. So let me show you this. Z is equal to, we're going to use the curved brackets, and let's say hello. So hello is let's say x. So hello is x. And what is x? X is 25. So if you come here and print z dot keys, you can see that it is going to be printing hello, because the one on the left is always the key, and then the value of the key is always on the right. So if you do z dot values, you can see that it would print 25, because x is a variable and the value of x is 25 that we defined over here. Okay, so now there are also nested dictionaries, and you can put dictionaries inside lists. Now, one thing I want to go through about list is that list can contain any type of variables. So it can include integer in it, float. It can include other lists inside it. There's no problem in including other lists inside a very long list. You can include string, booleans, tuples. Tuples are also allowed, and even dictionaries are allowed inside lists. So you can make nested dictionaries, that means a dictionary inside a dictionary, or you can make a listed dictionary, that means a dictionary inside a list, and there are more. So even for tuples, you can make a nested tuple, but you can't create a nested boolean, string, list. You can create a nested list, but you also can't create a nested string, float, and int. So these are basics of advanced variable types in Python. So I hope you like the video. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, Dipansh Video Time is out. Bye.